bike that every UK and US retro fan has been waiting for is finally here, but there's just one small catch. You can't buy it yet. This is the all-new Honda GB350C. While the West already has the S, Thailand has been chosen to debut the 350C model. A full-fat, chrome-heavy, classic-looking masterpiece. Is this a Royal Enfield killer? Let's find out. I'm T, and this is my first exclusive look at the Honda 350C. Okay, time to swing my leg over this baby. 800mm seat height, apparently. You know I always struggle with 800mm seat heights. And I am, actually. I'm on tiptoes. It is very bizarre that even in Asia, they want to make seat heights at 800mm. I just know the local population are as short in the leg as I am, which is slightly bizarre.
But there's a reason Honda is confident launching this year first. In Thailand, Honda has held the top spot for over 30 years, while brands like KTM, CF Moto, Kiwi have let people down with parts and service and even disappearing overnight. Honda is the gold standard of trust here. And look at the Royal Enfield influence. For a long time, Thais were very wary of Royal Enfield, but thanks to Thrangs, foreigners like myself, buying them and riding them all over Thailand, that trust has finally grown. Now Honda is striking back. They've seen the success of the 350 singles and said, we'll give that classic style, but with the Honda badge. Everyone here already trusts.
It's got a nice heel toe shifter, very similar to my Meteor 350. Nice ergonomics. I would love to take this baby out for a ride. Sadly, no test models available yet, so I'm just introducing you to the bike.
I've known Enfield owners in Thailand waiting 3 to 4 months for basic parts. Contrast that with Honda, their network here is unbeatable. Parts are affordable, on the shelf, or here within 48 hours. When you're living in a rural area of Thailand, that reliability isn't just a slogan, it's the difference between riding and waiting for a shipping container. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of the specs, because this is where Honda is really trying to pull ahead of the Royal Enfield Classic 350. On the surface, they both look like vintage thumpers, but under the skin, this Honda is packed with 21st century tech. First up, the assist and slipper clutch. If you're used to this slightly heavier pull on the Enfield, then this is going to be a revelation. It's a one-finger pull, incredibly light, which is a lifesaver in the traffic. But more importantly, that slipper function prevents your rear wheel from locking up if you're a bit aggressive on the downshifts coming into a corner. It just adds that layer of refinement the rival is missing. Then we have the HSTC, the Honda Selectable Torque Control. Yes, traction control on a 350. Some might say that that's overkill for a 21 horsepower bike, but in Thailand's famously greasy roads during the rainy season, having that computer stop your rear wheel from spinning out is a massive safety win. It's a feature you simply don't get on the classic 350.
It's got a nice feel. The seat's very firm. It's got a lovely pea shooter exhaust on the back. Yeah, I'm really liking the look of this. Just the seat height problem for me. I know a lot of you complain that I'm always complaining about seat height, but I've got extra thick boots on today by courtesy of Trip Machine, and yeah, I am struggling a little bit, but it is easier to slide one side or the other, so I'll give it that. I will give it that.
When I reviewed the GB350S in England, the dealer told me it was made in Japan, but since being here, I've heard conflicting reports that the UK and Australian bikes are actually born in India, while these Thai C models are imported 100% from Japan. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm setting a challenge for you. Go to your garage and check your VIN number, your VIN number on the headstock. If it starts with a JH2, that's a pure Japanese build from the Komuto factory. If it starts with ME4, that means it's from the Indian production line. Drop a comment below please and let me know. I'm fascinated to see how Honda is distributing these.
Very nice looking bike, very nice. Honda's taken their time on this, haven't they? It's got a metal rear fender, metal front fender, a nice chrome moulded piece on the engine there, nice alloy on the fins, on the cooling fins. And as we know, I already test rode the CB350S in England last year. I'll put a link here in the video. So I know this engine is already good, just like the J series is on the Royal Enfield. It's a good engine. This one's got a little bit more power, right? 20.8 horsepower, where the Royal Enfields are like 20 horsepower. And it does make a difference. This bike can cruise at 120 kilometers per hour, where the Royal Enfields, they do struggle at 100.
Here we go, I'm doing 70 in fifth gear. It's just doodling along. I can drop down to fourth, doesn't affect it much, and I can accelerate and then do over 70, which I won't because that's illegal, obviously.
It's a nice finish, it's a nice looking bike. I've got a feeling this is going to be a popular seller in Thailand.
In terms of fuel economy, Honda is claiming around 38.6 kilometers per litre. With a 15-litre tank, you're looking at a massive range of nearly 600 kilometers. That's Chiang Rai to almost Bangkok on one tank. And when it comes to speed, that extra horsepower and that lighter weight of 186 kilograms makes a world of difference. Where the Royal Enfield starts to feel breathless at 100 kilometers per hour, this Honda will comfortably pull at 120 and even touch 130 kilometers per hour if you're tucked in. It's just got that extra 10% of poke that makes highway riding a lot less stressful. I'm hearing from mates back in the UK and Australia that finding a brand new GB350S is a real mission right now. Stock is just drying up. It's a bizarre situation. High demand in the West for a bike that is in short supply, while here in Thailand we've got plenty of stock and of the new Classic C model. Honda has the bike we all want, but they've saved the best version for my backyard. The price here is 155,900 baht. Now UK, Europe and Oz viewers, is this the version you really wanted? And to my American viewers, you're still waiting for a Honda 350 full stop. I know the manufacturers watch these videos, so do me a massive favour, drop a comment right now with bring the 350C to the UK or USA needs this. Let's show Honda there's a massive market for this bike. The C stands for classical, but don't let that vintage silhouette fool you. This isn't just another retro clone, it's a direct challenge to the throne. Honda didn't hold back on the modern essentials. We're talking full LED lighting all the way around, a crisp premium touch that brings this classical aesthetic firmly into the modern era. And here's the kicker, the one thing riders have been begging for on the Classic 350, tubeless tyres mounted on sleek alloy wheels. No more tube changing nightmares on the side of the road. It's the reliability of Japanese engineering meeting the soul of a cruiser. The glove hasn't just been dropped, it's officially been thrown squarely at the feet of Royal Enfield. Honda has delivered the wish list bike that Royal Enfield fans have wanted for years. The ball is officially in Chennai's court now. It's going to be fascinating to see how Royal Enfield responds to a challenge this precise. I'm T, this is Ride with T, and I'll see you in the next one.